Welcome in, y'all get in collective. Rahubot, Grand Rising. Anything else that y'all might say in the rising. Except for mourning, because we don't mourn when we rise. It's no need to mourn. But welcome in when y'all get in. We got a reading for you. Yeah. I don't know. Energy's different. I don't know. There's actually not anything to talk about first. Okay. Brain is blank. Just jumping into the reading also. No downloads. We have soulmate, paranoid, what the hell, and harmony. Running. Okay. So there's a soulmate or someone or a twin flame or someone that wanted to be like a romantic partner, like a friend. Yeah. There's a someone though who's very paranoid because they see that you have peace and balance in your life from denying them. There's someone that wants back. This is just given like Mercury retrograde energy really bad. Like there are people from your distant past that want to come back. They feel as if there's been enough time for you to forget about what they did or how something went to come back. But you're not. It's like, the fuck? What's going on with that? Yeah, you're not shattered about not. It's, I don't know. I don't know. It's like this weird energy of like people know that you don't want to. And it's, well, hold on, because that's a projection I'm picking up on. For some of y'all, this person knows that you've been alone for a while, and they feel like you're desperate for like human connection. So they're trying to reach out, or they want to reach out because they feel like you would be dying if you didn't have anyone to talk to by now, but you're actually okay. And it's because this person can't really handle not talking to someone. There's a snake in this. There's a snake in this. It popped up for a few seconds. I don't know where the fuck it went. It just popped up and left. There's someone that this person's connected to that has a bone to pick with you. Or they really want to question your authority or who you are. Don't, like, I would not go with this person. If this person hits you up, I would not. Because there's something like some sort of truth that you've said has set off a chain reaction, or a truth that you know has set off a chain reaction of people who won't stop losing things until they stop lying about you and stop talking shit about you. And there's someone who's being heavily affected by it that wants to, like, this person's stupid. They want to, like, fear tactic you a little bit. They want to cause you anxiety so they can drain your energy. But even by doing, if they even did that, they would just get instant karma. Like, something fucked up would happen immediately. Like, I don't know, man. That someone knows that you don't want, like, you're done with this chaos cycle in your life. You're done with it. You're doing the inner work. You're accepting. You're not being the victim anymore of your story. You're taking control of how it is and how it's going to affect you. You're not letting other people's actions. You're not blaming other people anymore. I gotta say it like that because it's coming through like that. Like, you're not blaming people anymore. You're just letting them do what they want to do. And if they want to be weird because they didn't pass a test, even though they were, supposedly spiritual or supposedly smarter than you, it's their humble time. So be very careful who's coming around you at this time, because it's time for people to be humbled. And some people just don't want to be humbled, but unfortunately, you do the crime, you do the time. These people you are very distant from, and they're confused and wanting a second chance. Why are you confused? Because you think collective don't know about what you did behind their back? Someone, I don't know, because this energy feels like you're upset, like you're not upset at them, but it feels like someone that ran away from you first. It's like the runners are getting ran away from now, and they don't like that. That's what's going on. All the people that are that are running from relationships or have like secret relationships, but like you, it's that weird shit. They're being ran away from now. They don't like it. So how do you think collective felt? How do you think the other people in your life felt when you did this to them? You're not so special after all, are you? Because you're getting the same thing. And someone doesn't like that. They don't like their own medicine. So they're sitting down in multiple chairs, they're eating humble pie, and they're paranoid. They feel very insecure. You make this person feel insecure. It's given this person has like a popular syndrome from high school. They had like a really big glow up from high school, and they never really fell down because of egoic reasons. Like everyone still thought that they were the hottest. Everyone like wanted to be around them because they were like popular or whatever. And then they met you, the little popular loner, the little hermit, and they ran from you. And they thought, oh, I could just come back to you because you're super really nice, and like you'll just like be putty in my hands when I get back. No, you straight up like went away. They can't find you in the astrals. They can't astral project to you, and they can't. They're blocked from. You separated this person. You said bye. You said, "I better luck next lifetime, if you get a chance. If I'm even here next lifetime." You got one shot in this flesh. You got one shot. Is how someone's really seeing you. Like you do not give second chances. Someone's confused why you don't give second chances. Well, you don't have time for the bullshit. You only give second chances to those that actually deserve one. And it has to be said that way, and this person feels like they deserve one whenever they ran away from you at probably at your lowest point. I'm hearing it like that. They ran from you at your lowest point because of some rumor that someone was spreading. Someone was spreading that you. So on the spiritual journey, a lot of the times your spiritual growth is karma, right? Because you either grew up too fast as a child and need to learn how to grow in the act of relaxing, or you didn't mature enough as a child, or you still operate off of childhood wounds and must grow from those. Sometimes that can look like karma from the outside because of how badly it is, when in actuality it is a spiritual lesson that's going on. It's been divinely guided. Someone was lying about you, saying that how awful of a person you were because no one on God's green earth would need to go through hell and back like you have if they didn't do some fuck shit to someone. Unfortunately, this is a fake spiritualist that doesn't know shit because actually what you were going through was your phoenix moment. So you had to hit rock bottom because of who you were as a person and your role on earth so that you could lift yourself back up to help other people hit rock bottom reach the levels that they wanted to as well. So this person was believing lies about you, saying just believing that you were an awful person, despite even being in your energy and knowing who you were. And now they're confused why you don't want to be around this person. Because unfortunately, if you're going to go around and believe the lies that people tell you without being an adult and asking the person face forward, you're just as bad as the people spreading the rumors, and no one really has time for that pity ass middle school shit. You either ask the person if that stuff is true or what's going on, or you drop it and leave it alone completely. But if you're going to side with the people that are going up against collective without using your synapses in your brains and really thinking for 2 seconds, then I don't think you deserve a second chance, because that just proves that you go with the crowd and you are easily manipulated and malleable because of public opinions. So I hope I broke that down pretty well for that person, because that's exactly what's going on. What the hell is that? I don't even know what that is. Okay. I had an alarm for 8 o'clock that I forgot about, and that shit went off. But confirmation, this person's lustful over you, and you got away. This person wants to be unblocked from your energy or unblocked in general. Yeah, it's like this person has like a public reputation to keep up, and they like. I think their like, come on, man. Oh lordy. If you have a public reputation to keep up, you should probably be focused on you and not what other people think about you, right? Because if you're going to spread yourself so thin and stretch yourself out because of the public opinion, that means the public now has complete control over you. Now, there's differences between this. Now, you know what I mean? Like, you could run like a business and be for the public, but not ran by, but you know what I mean? But you're not being changed and manipulated by the public to do things that you don't want to do, or to be in positions that are comprehensible. Not comprehensible. What is that? What is that word? I'm gonna say confrontational, but that's not the word that I'm looking for. Um, I don't know. I'm hearing contaminated situations. I don't know. I can't think of the word right now, but it begins with the C. Doesn't matter. We'll move on. But yeah, they don't have a possibility. They're not following their dreams. Their dream was to be with you. I'm here. I'm picking up. Like, they wanted to be with you. Someone wanted to say that you weren't making up your mind. Like, this person does not want to accept any. This is so weird. Someone wants to say that you were so busy with your job. Meanwhile, this person's also a little busy bee with their job, business, whatever, too. We have another case of a hippo early in the rising. And I don't like hippos in the rising. This person wants to have a love. Why does everyone want to have a love affair with you? What kind of marine spirit y'all got on? Oh, a love affair burned the bridges. Never mind. This person might not want a love affair. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. But they burnt the bridge because they were having a love affair. They weren't ready to... Oh my... Y'all, stop. Stop trying to do love spells on people to keep them on a shelf for when you're ready. Can we stop? Can we all understand this? Can we all start, like, doing this? Can we understand that a love spell is actually a demon? And that the Valentine's angel is an actual demon? It's a lust demon. That's why it shoots you with an arrow. It attacks you. And then all of a sudden you get bit by a love bug. Like, can we start realizing these things and stop letting imagery and a lack of education rule our minds? Can we really start seeing this? Can we understand that sending demons to people to get them to love you is not the way to go, and that you should just open your arms up and be transparent and just say, hey, I love you, because it's really not that hard. It's just you make it hard because you haven't been told that you haven't been told that you were loved a lot in your life, or maybe you feel like when you say that you love someone, that it means that it's immediate. Like, like, love is unconditional. Can we stop putting conditions on things that don't need conditions? You're making it confusing and awkward. I mean, that's like a human trait, but can we stop doing that? Because it's really messing up the world, and that's why people are stuck with, oh, there's no such thing as love. No, there is. You're just not accepting it. And you wouldn't be saying there's no such thing as love if you were not accepting the fact that love is unconditional, or that love isn't everything. Because that's like step one to figuring out what your belief system is. Really pay attention to how you speak and what you say, not only to others but to yourself, because that's literally not only what you believe, but that's the system that's running your life. And if you're not comfortable with it, or it makes you feel upset or sad or any sort of way other than joyous, then that's because you're believing in a false system that is not for you. Okay, there's not a one-way thing. No one has ever. And if people are saying that there's only one way to do it, shut up. You're wrong. I'm telling you to your face, you're wrong. There's not a one way of doing it. There's your way of doing it, and your way is resonant with other people's way, but there's not one way. Quit trying to seem special. We're all here on our own different paths that are all unique and special. Okay. Don't let the spiritual ego side of spirituality trip you up, because listen, I'll pop that bubble real quick. Of course, it's important for the growth, but don't hold on to it so tight, basically, right? This person's in competition with you. You all might have the same job industry. Or they feel like they're in competition with you because people like watching you as well. or this person's around someone with competition in you. There is a third energy that's just weaving its way in and out and around, and it's trying to bind you two together almost. So this might be someone's friend that quote unquote dabbles in the art. Um and they think that they know how to get you. What does that even mean? Unfortunately, you can't get anything except for karma at this time. Um, Confirmation with that notification. Yeah, this person burned bridges with you because they were trying to compete with you, or they try to put you in a competition. Okay, first, okay, we have a lot of lessons already. We have a lot of lessons that we're talking about. Stop putting earth angels, stop putting people, nah, not even earth angels. Stop putting people in competitions for your love. That is a red flag that they are not deserving of it at all, okay? If someone's gonna put you in a competition for love, fuck them. Tell them goodbye. You want me to act like a fool and fight for you? You're not special. You're scum. Goodbye. I could find more value in a scab on my elbow than competing with some raggedy ass 2x4 bitch over someone that I like. You're lucky I like you type energy. I like everyone, but you lucky that I want some form of intimate relationship with you, because that shit's rare as fuck. And it ain't because I got a cold heart. It's just I just know what I want in life. And if I see that potential in you, you fucking lucky. You're gonna put me in competition. You lost every inch of that. Every singular molecule that's up in that joint has just been eradicated and dispersed. It's not there no more because of your own like little cheesy ass actions of wanting to feel more of what you are. Unfortunately, not everyone in your life is going to bend down and suck your toes. So have some morality in you, have some like self-respect and respect for others as well. Okay? Because that's just stupid. That's like high school, middle school, I'll date you for a bag of chips type of bullshit. Like, can we stop with this? And y'all wonder why you don't have love in your life. Because you make love a competition. And then love goes, oh, you want to compete for love? Compete for this then. Compete for yourself. Watch this. Now no one loves you because you want to make it a competition. Looks like you lost and losers don't win, huh? Crazy. So now no one like that's how the universe works, baby. You put someone in competition, you lose that. Congratulations. Now you feel like you don't have love in your life because the one love you wanted in your life don't want you anymore. Oh, but you have all those other competitors, right? Good luck. America's got talent up in this shit with these people. Like they stop it. Yeah, this person had no boundaries. This person doesn't want you to defend yourself. This person knows you're not being disrespectful. I'll tell you that right now, because it says disrespectful in reverse on this card. You're not being disrespectful, and this person knows you're not being disrespectful, but they know that they have no boundaries when it comes to love. I get it. I'm awake. I'm up. The confirmation again. Yeah, this person likes to gamble. They like the nightlife. This person's in some form of legal issues because of the oh, this is someone that was attached. So someone has this person might be attached to legal issues around you, or this is the spiritual contract. This feels like this could be a spiritual contract. This person wants to come to apologize to you, but they're insincere. They don't actually feel sorry. I mean, they do, but it's like saving grace, you know? They don't want to stop gambling. They've got some spiritual legal repercussions on their hands. They're having a downfall. Their crown is falling off. They're getting off their pedestal. They're humbling themselves a little bit. I'm picking up, but they like to party, and that's not wrong. But it's like this person doesn't want to, and it ain't no issue. Live your life how you want to, but it's like this person's not very solid. If you know what I mean. They work a lot, and then they goof off and party a lot, which is fine, but they're not very dependable. Um, and they might be saying that they are, but like the fact that they left you in a very crucial moment of your life when they knew so, and they weren't like trusted, like they're not dependable. They want to say that they are, but they're forgetting. They're like, yeah, but what about these other people? Yeah, but those other people are other people. We're talking about collective. We're talking about the person that you did this to, not anyone else. So those other examples are just bullshit and a way to try to weasel out of looking at the problem head on. Um, they're saying that guilt has ate this person up. Like they've been feeling really guilty about this, which is why the legal issues are coming out. But at the same time, like why didn't they come towards you? And it's not like making an excuse for either or, but like if this person truly felt that tore up by it, why, and I would have at least like, come on, I don't know. This is a very confusing energy because they know what they did, but they want you to kind of forget about it. They want the water to be under the bridge, but there is no bridge to put the water under. It's just two planks on either side. Because this person was trying to tease you, like they wanted to lead you on. Because they were talking to multiple people. Maybe you're just so, like, here's the thing. I don't date people. I don't talk to people who are also talking to other people. I pick up on their energy. And that shit is so annoying because I want to get to know the actual person and not who they've been locking lips with behind the scenes type energy. Maybe you're like that too. But regardless, this person had like a handful of other people in the background and a few exes that they were going back to because they couldn't make up their mind of what they wanted, despite knowing that they shouldn't be doing stuff like that. Maybe they thought that they could hide it. I don't know. Do people just really forget who you are? Like, and it's okay, you do what you want. Like, that ain't no shame in the game. You can date multiple people if you want, but me personally, who's someone who's like cosmically sensitive to energy, I will pick up on anyone that you've like fucking touched within the last 24 hours. And I don't want to, I ain't about that. Okay? I'm not about hanging with someone and then feeling other people's energy pop through in that type of romantic sense because that just perturbs the fuck out of me. Like, I'm cool. I'm good. Like, you do what you want, but until you're ready to literally like just know me for who I am and not compare me to other people, we good. Deuces. I ain't here to, you know. I made up my mind, you gotta make up your mind too. This is family. Family. Oh, their inner circle. So this circle of people are worried. There's like a lot of people that like are worried at this time. Oh lordy. I'm waking up. My lungs are working. Yeah, because you're not karmic. These people did not learn a lesson. That's what they're emotional about, is they didn't know that they were being tested. Oh no, how the fuck did you didn't know you were being tested? I thought you were tapped in. I'm sorry. I don't know. It's given like someone says that they're intuitive, and the divine was like, okay, let's see if you're intuitive. Let's see if you really are. You got an intuition? We all do. Are you using it though? That's the question. We're all intuitive by nature. That's just the human nature. We all have an intuition, but are you using it? And if you're using it, are you listening to it? And if you're listening to it, are you following it? And that's the real question you got to ask. Because everyone's intuitive, but it's either blocked, or it's open and you don't care about it, or it's open but you're too scared to follow it, or it's open and you don't listen to it. You know what I mean? Or you just do listen to it and you move on. That's what we're doing here. Yeah, you're not karmic. You don't want a third party energy. You're not a hater. Someone might have thought that you hated their friend, which is why they wanted you to like talk. Because their friend is in competition with you. So this person put you in a competition for a relationship, and their friend is in competition with you. Maybe you took more attention from this person than this friend. Why are you date this person? If you are friends with someone and you're jealous that attention is being ripped from them, you might as well kiss them on the lips and tell them how much you love them and just start dating them. Because you either love this person or you got some wicked ass childhood wounds that you gotta heal. Okay? One of the two. Because this is two competitions in one, and this is why you should not go near this person. I'm gonna say you do what you want. But me personally, I will keep my peace and let this bridge fully on burn. Because it feels like they just want you to be around that other person. This is a trap. This is a trap. They've been talking hella shit about you. And they want you, they don't want to be seen as a karmic in front of their inner circle, and they're fucking worried about that shit. Because this person's been talking hella smack about you, and what they're expecting, what they want to do, is cause some chaos when you're there, so you act out strange or become very passive so they can get your energy. It's no. You're fucking weird. This is also why I don't like little competition shits, because then this shit happens. This is wild, man. Not really wild, because this is just middle school bullshit. These people have, like, they peaked in high school and they just have not been able to live the life that they wanted. Like, they lived the life they wanted in high school, and that's it. They peaked in high school. Like, they they popped out too quick. Now they're burnt out and upset because why aren't you burnt out like the rest of us? Well, unfortunately, some of us don't get burnt out. I say unfortunately for a reason. Daydreaming reverse, mask reverse. You're not delusional. This person's hopes and dreams are shattered because they can't hide what they were doing. They can't hide the fact that they were being deceptive. And this is also given, I'm sorry. I was gonna say, I'm sorry to my cancers out there, but this is cancer energy. This is cancer energy. I'm sorry for my cancers out there, but this person's a big meanie, but a big bitch behind the scene too. Like, they want to act all big and tough and act like they have like a huge shield around them, but the slightest inconvenience happens to this bitch and they're on their knees crying like the world's exploding. Like, that's cancer activity. I'm sorry, but like, don't hate me if y'all cancer, but some of y'all know. I've met plenty of cancers in my life who act like this. I know plenty of people who know about cancers that act like this. That's what it's given, though. It's a distorted ass feminine energy, though. That's up in this joint. Doing this. This could be a cancer female or a cancer male. I don't know why I'm picking up cancer. Just am. It's just giving that energy. Mirroring Cancer and Aries. For certain, for sure. But yeah, this person can't, like, they want to try and get back at you. But what did you do to this person? Other than ignore them. You want to get back at someone for ignoring them? Ignore them back. That's crazy. You don't gotta put these elaborate schemes. Yeah, people. They know you're too busy. They know you're too busy glowing up. So this person wants to try and do this, but deep down inside, they know that you're just too busy glowing up to give two shits about this person. Maybe you watched a reading, maybe you did a reading about this person or whatever, and they watched it or they heard it, and or like someone seen a reading talking about them and they knew that you watched them and they're so hooked up on you emotionally and mentally, you live in their head rent free. Really, you do. And they thought that it was like to offend them, and that now they have to do something to you, and since they know that magic won't work, they were just gonna go be a bitch to you in public, and then like be like, oh, you're not so big and tough in person now, bitch. I don't got time for that. I'll punch you right in the soccer, and I'll leave. I ain't care. I don't have time for this childish game. Y'all fuck off. You're just nurturing yourself, and this person wants you to not cut ties. They want you to rebind yourself to them. They don't want to be stressed out. They see that you're not. They thought you'd be stressed out without. Why are you guys? Stop putting yourself on a pedestal, okay? I will knock that shit out underneath your feet real quick. You came to the right person. I'm the ego buster. I'll bust that shit open real quick. All right? Because the ego is just you. All right? The ego is I. The ego wants to feel single. The ego wants to feel like it's the only one when it's really not. What it is at the same time. It wants to feel like it's the only one for the wrong reasons. It wants to feel like it's the only one going through things. It wants to feel like it's the only one that has gone through an experience. It wants to feel like no one can understand what it's gone through whenever everyone can. Because it's all energy. The ego attaches itself and makes its personality based off of the physical because it resides within the mental realm. And the mental realm is just the physical realm, but digested. It's the actualization of the physical realm. It then creates. This is a narcissist. This person's fragile. Like they feel like they. Maybe this person wants to work with you. I don't know. I got my breakfast here, by the way. I'm sorry. I did not eat when I got up. Yeah. A narcissist sees that you're taking care of yourself. You're very introspective. Something about your emotion. Okay. We want to play this weird game. Cool, whatever. This person thinks that your emotional maturity, like they don't like it. So what they really want you to do, what they want to do is find out how you really feel about them. Well, love and light is really how you feel about them, but it's just not the right connection type shit. But this person wants you to embarrass yourself by being emotionally wise. Like you're very emotionally intelligent, and someone it's giving this. It's giving you're very emotionally intelligent, but you're also an empath. And then this is an empath that doesn't have control over how they should feel the energy around them or around about the energy around them as well. They have like that lack of control where they feel like everything's attacking them because of that empathic state where you're beginning out and everything's overwhelming because you're feeling everything. Like it's that energy. And this person thinks that you're just being an asshole to them and talking mad shit about them. So they're talking mad shit about you, right? And that's not the case. What's going on is literally this person is just going around and talk shit about you, trying to make you seem like you're a narcissist, when actually, and people need to know about this as well, being an empath can also lead to narcissism, because if you're unable to control your response to the energy around you, you will attach yourself very deeply with that energy and then start giving off narcissistic traits. And that is a full truth. There's not a difference between a narcissist and an empath other than the mental processing that goes behind it. But yeah, being aware of that is very important. Hold on, let me check something real quick. But yeah, you just know. It's like you know what this person needs to heal, but when you talk about it, they get hurt. And the only reason they're getting hurt is because they didn't trust them. They're not listening to themselves. They should just listen to themselves. Masculine energy reverse. So it's both a feminine and a masculine energy in reverse that are like this. They're both exhausted. because you just know what the fuck they're up to. And they want to give you a fake apology. It's like they're having a panic attack about how to be sincere. They're looking in the mirror and like rehearsing their apology. You know what I mean? You know, I can't fix the audio. That's not my problem at this time. You just have to refresh the page, I think. Like, there's nothing I can do. So just, you deal with it or just stop talking about it. Because you talking about it ain't gonna fix it. Okay? So we have love offer. And these people want to submit you a love offer. Or they wanted to, or they want to, however. Oh my god. Cool. Or they know that, okay, love offer, divine masculine in the near future. There's a love offer coming up soon, which is why all these energies are coming up. Yeah, because all these shows. So there's a love offer coming to you from a divine masculine here in the distant future, in the near future, I should say, coming real quick soon, because distant future reverse, and everyone's jetted by jetted. You know, I've said vexed a lot, but I've never said jetted that much. These people are jetted. Wow. Yeah, they're not happy. They're all because it's like everyone wants this one man and no one gets this one man, but now you get this one man or the woman or divine masculine. You have a love offer coming soon, and it's people are jealous because this woman's hard to get with or this man's hard to get with, but ironically so are you. So it's like it's a perfect match. Like both y'all are gonna be stable with each other like that, and these people are just pissed off. I don't know who said that, but that's fucked up and kind of funny, but I'm gonna say it. There's a bunch of bugaboos and strippers around y'all, basically. And they're pissed off that you're unblocked, that they can't block this rich girl. They can't block your movement forward. They can't block you and your future, your finances. Or they can't block a rich girl from coming towards you. Divine masculine, or you about to be a rich girl when you with this divine masculine, because this your soulmate that you're gonna be with, and these people are like wanting to stop. Like they can't stop shit. They can't even stop themselves. If you can't stop yourself, what makes you think you could stop someone else? Can we? Oh my Lord, child. Oh my Lord. Yeah. Whoa, these are not rising stars. These are falling stars. They can't steal. Yeah, them trying to steal from you has made them lose a lot. And if these people are really concerned, why are you so weird to people then? It's like they have a reputation in the public eye or in a community sense, right? And they don't want to be seen for who they are, but you see them for who they are, and you weren't really gonna do anything because you didn't give a fuck, but then they started to attack you and do weird shit to you, and now the divine has to expose them. So now they're mad because God's exposing them. Well, be mad at yourself for doing the action first because you had a choice to just not try and do things from collective. Like you could have just not been jealous. But instead of doing that, you wanted to just continuously be jealous. And that's why you're getting what you're getting. And this person don't like it because they're like, I don't want to. Yeah, they're just jealous of your work. And the only reason why your work is working is because your chakras are imbalanced, are in balance, not imbalanced, but imbalanced, excuse me. And they did not get what they wanted at all. Like they can't steal from you because you built it from the ground up. It's all yours. You didn't borrow any parts from anyone. You know, it's all you. They don't like it. Because these people, like, okay, look, if you're gonna be spiritual, you gotta work on your chakras. If you want any, like, even if you don't aren't spiritual, right? You have to work with your chakras. Even if you don't believe in them, it's still like, why are you feeling unstable? Why don't you think you can do this? Why do you feel so sexual about things? Why does your heart not why do you feel like your heart's broken? Why can't you express yourself? Why can't you see things clearly? Why can't you think clearly? Like, do it that way if you have to. It's like those that's the steps to success regardless, but you don't have, you can do it all mentally, or you can do it the other way, which is spiritually, energetically. But no, these people are not having an awakening. They thought that they were having some form of like, why did I hear Kundalini? Someone has a lot of sexual energy for you. There's multiple people that have sexual energy for you. Excuse me, it's more than one. That's why I said Kundalini. Someone's sacral chakra's going off. Someone might have been trying to do love and lust spells and attack your sacral, and that shit backfired. So that's why I was hearing, because Hound Dog's playing again in my ear. So this person is just fucking what my mom would call a horny toad. Because they shit backfired. Oh god. Yeah, you expect actual money. Someone is not upset. Yeah, because you ascended. You ascended, you get money. That's basically how it goes in life, The more you ascend, the more you free yourself, the more you actually get paid, because it like money is just materialized from the divine, basically, because everything comes from the divine. And you, because, well, here, I'll say this. I don't think many people know this either. Money and self-love vibrate at the same level. This is literally why you see people who are constantly in luxury. That's why they keep gaining so much money. Literally, love and money vibrate at the same, self-love and money vibrate at the same frequency. Because when you use money in a form of self-love, it comes back to you. When you use money in the form of stress, or you feel like you're losing it, then it remains lost. Some of y'all might need to know that. Some of y'all might have known that. Some of you need to know that. But money vibrates at the energy of self-love. So if you know that someone is not blocking your finances, it's you. And it's your self-love. And it's your third eye and heart chakra that and your sacral that are kind of messed up in that regard. So you got to work with those. But again, the more you love yourself, and you don't need to have money to love yourself. So if you have that belief system, get rid of it. You can love yourself by doing things without money. Simply getting up and walking around and exercising is a form of self-love. Sleeping in is a form of self-love. Doing what you desire to do, is self-love. And that brings in money. A lot of times, your self-love habits are hobbies or talents or crafts that you do. And that is what creates the actual money in your life as well. But it's this solar plexus sacral heart chakra energy that keeps you from believing that you'd be able to cultivate anything from it. And that keeps you from even trying, which is why you're not drawing in certain amounts of money, because you're not expanding yourself enough within the self-love spectrum to really gravitate and attract what you desire, the amount that you desire, because it's already in the mental realm. So that means it's in the energetic spiritual realm as well, but it's not on the physical yet, because you're not taking the correct steps to do. You're not allowing the things that you do in the mental, or the things that you do on the physical but are hidden, you're not allowing that to receive light, so you're not going to be able to see any sort of money come in, right? That's how it works. It's not like how the system teaches you. It's all based off of energy, like really. The system is rigged to keep you locked in and away from what you desire. But once you start diving into who you are and your gifts and like your talents, your hobbies, your craft, that's when you actually start to unlock more of that inheritance, more of that. Anyway, that's just more confirmation, I guess, because I turned the alarm off already. Yeah, but people see that you're ascending and you're not bothered by these people. You don't care about these people who are lustful over you. You're really just unbothered by these people. Someone thought that you would be crawling up the walls right now, like wanting something, you know what I mean? Like acting like the fucking exorcist because you ain't getting no dick or you ain't going around slinging it, but you really just do not give a fuck. It's like some of y'all are just like, it's like some of y'all are just like, I'm just gonna do it myself because I really don't need anyone right now. Like you just gonna do what you gotta do and move on with your day type energy. And that's, do what you gotta do. Period. You're not gonna let people abuse you who are like, yeah, you don't give a fuck about these people. There's a third party snitch that no longer wants to be your op, well, then quit being a snitch. Then shut the fuck up. Just shut your mouth if you're not gonna be an op. Because someone knows that they can't abuse you. Someone can't, it's like they want it, because this is the energy that's going on. There's people that just talk a bunch of shit and then they want to, and then like their friends go like, oh, why are you talking so much shit about them? Why are you being mean to them? Like, oh, don't worry, I'll have them wrapped around my arm in no time. And then they panic, go home, do love spells, and then attempt to try and drag you back in, and it fails. So this is like people being laughed at. People wanted to laugh at you, now they're being laughed at. Because like, I thought you said you'd have collected by now. Damn, that's funny. That's really funny. I had to get a cashew for that one. That was really funny. I think it's funny that I got a cashew. Yeah, this person's being a... I like how y'all just came in reverse instantly. I don't know what I did. I swear I picked up the deck the same way. I don't know what the fuck just happened. Abuse upright, third party snitch reverse, opposition. Someone's being told off by an Ice King that they were abusing someone and being an op to someone who was just trying to build their business. And there's a rich guy who's not being manipulated or confused. So this Ice King is just like, no, you're just being weird to so and so because you a bitch. Like, on God, you're just being a bitch. You're just being mean to collective because you thought that they were your op. They thought they were talking shit about you, when in actuality they were just telling the truth, and you just can't handle the truth. Like, this person's not being manipulated by these laws, and they're just like, I'm fucking done with this shit. Like, y'all are weird. Like, it's given, like, this person wants to ask, why is everyone being this way? Why is everyone so fucking weird? This is not this person who's doing voodoo on you is not a sweetheart. And like, everyone knows. Like, who the fuck, like, why is everyone being so weird to you, man? Sir, ma'am. Like, this person, this Ice King energy just don't get it. They don't get it. Like, why y'all fucking... Like, can you just get... Like, mind your business, first of all. If you really upset about collective doing they thing, then go away. Why are you poisoning yourself? Maybe they wouldn't pick up on your energy if you weren't so deep in it, or you weren't trying to mess with it. For an intuitive empath, you're very deluded when it comes to that category. You don't understand shit. An empath does not mean you get to invade people's energy. That's not what an empath does, dumbass. We feel people's energy, but we don't want to be engulfed in it, okay? Sometimes we shut off our empathic abilities because it becomes overwhelming. You not an empath. You just a fucking nosy ass bitch. And I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. You just nosy. You're not an empath. You're nosy. I'm not getting out. I don't give a fuck. You just nosy. You're too curious. Back up. Okay? Satisfaction will not bring this cat back to life, all right? Back up. That's how it feels. But they cut you out of their life in the first place, so it's their fault. If they wanted to get to know who you were and be a part of your life, all they had to do was say so. You're not mentally and emotionally unstable, and someone's trying to hide that. Because it's like, you know the truth about this person. This Aries or Cancer I'm picking up on, you know this person. And they want to say that you're crazy whenever you're like not. You're very accurate. And they know you are. They're afraid of being seen for who they are. And they got to get over that. Yeah. They're trying to hide the fact that you live in bliss. They're hiding the fact that you're not meant. It's like someone thinks that you're really just depressed and scared of the world. You might be, because you might be early on your journey, and that's okay. But for the other ones, who is, you know, it's like someone thinks that you are just depressed and scared and, oh, I don't know what to do. And that's why you're not around people. But it's really you're just busy. You're either busy or you're healing, or you just don't give a fuck about going outside with these crazy people because it ain't your time to be, like, you don't want to be around these people. Like, you have a choice. People think you make weird choices. I think these people make weird choices, personally. But they think you make weird choices. This person has every excuse in the book, because they're like, if collectives a healer, they'd be more in public. No, do you know what a shaman? I don't think you know what a healer is, dummy. You've never heard of a shaman or a sage before. They don't hang around people. You go to them. A healer doesn't go to you, okay? You go to a healer. You gravitate your ass towards that healer, because that healer already has the energy to attract who needs that energy. You, ma'am, are not a healer. Unfortunately, you might have an ability to read cards based off of a memory of what those cards mean, but you're not very intuitive when it comes to the energy game. Because if you were, then you would understand that just because collective's not going out to people don't mean they're not a healer. In fact, healers need to be more conservative with their energy, because if their energy's out of whack, then they can't do anything for anyone else. So unfortunately, honey, you don't understand. And it's not like a capability of what you're doing. Any healer will tell you this. We need our fucking space. Because if we are to heal someone, if we're here to heal a collective or to heal anyone, we got to make sure that we're healed in that aspect first. And that involves extended periods of isolation so that we can dive really deep into ourselves and understand what our problems is without the projection from anyone else. Because that's how you heal yourself, is by not being around those projections. Not being told, that don't matter. No, it does matter, because it's being brought to your table, to your attention for a reason. So, you know, if you're gonna say that you're something, you better make sure you know what it is. That's what I stand on firmly. If I don't know something, I tell you up to your face, I don't know, but I'll do research and I'll find my best out. But if I know something, I'll explain it to the degree that I know it at. Tenfold. Because it's just part of the craft. Someone might think that you are a know-it-all, but you're just really, really versed in your craft. So it's not really that, it's not that you're a, with the, y'all keep making, I don't know how many times I cancel that alarm and y'all keep bringing it back. Commitment reverse. Yeah, this person's not committed to the craft. They're half-assing it. That's okay. But don't get mad when someone's full-assing it, you know? Woo, who are you? I said, who are you? And they said, I'm a karmic femme. Of course you are. Who would have, I mean, that's not a surprise. Hi. We could really just tell who you were from the beginning. Yeah. That's true. Everyone knows this person's a karmic. Oh no. This person might be like, how can I be karmic? I'm an empath. Well, unfortunately, you can be. Trust me. As someone that has gone through a lot of cycles, just because you're an empath does not mean you can't be a karmic. Y'all think labels will save you. No, they won't. Labels don't mean a damn thing, child. Actions speak louder than words, and right now you're just going off of words and other people going off actions, child, okay? Understand. Because that's what's going on. Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it real. You want to seem like you're not karmic because, oh, I'm this, I'm that. Well, guess what? So are a lot of other people in this world too. You know, there's a lot of Christians that go out and molest children. You know, not the targeted person, but let's keep it on the labels, right? There's a lot of labels that do things that go against what that label identifies with. So welcome to reality. Enjoy your stay. Just because you have a document that says you're certified for something doesn't mean you're gonna get the job, you know? I don't know, man. People just really gotta get a grip. This is why I'm so glad that I reincarnated for the year of Aquarius, the age of Aquarius, because like all this fake shit is gonna get busted out, and there are so many people who are in undeserving positions that are just gonna start losing them. And it's not that I'm happy that these people are losing their livelihood. That's not the case at all. I'm just happy that the right people are going to be put in power to really help the world grow, heal, and evolve, because this shit is dummy. I thought I put you out on the table. Rich girl came out again. Okay. They lied on you. They said that you were jealous and envious of this person, and that's why you weren't talking to them? What? Huh? You can play this cat and mouse game with someone else. This person's jealous and envious of you, that's why they're not talking to you. I'm not reading it the other way around. Fuck that. We know what the answer is. This person's upset and jealous at you, and they want to, no, Collective's the one that's no, this karmic femme, oh my god, y'all. So there's a karmic femme that's lying about you, who's just a dumb bitch, and there's a karmic femme, a karmic masculine that's upset and lying, saying that they're jealous of you, and that's why they're not messaging. This whole community is losing money because they follow people that were held in high honor, and they couldn't change a damn thing with this death magic that they were doing. Y'all are weird. Both of y'all are weird. Both of y'all came out. There's a karmic woman and a karmic man. Or these could just be two men or two women, however the fuck. You know, this is just the energy. But they all have something to say. Oh, they're not talking to me because they're jealous that I have game. And no one gives a fuck. You know, if Collective wanted what you had, baby, they would overqualify for it. They would just go ahead and snatch that shit right up, okay? The reason they're not going there is because they have not been divinely guided to do so. And even if they have been divinely guided to do so, it was to prove to them that some of y'all can't work 9 to 5s because the divine will refuse you to, because you have important gifts to be using on this realm. And maybe this person wants to say that because you don't have a 9 to 5 based off your hobbies means that you're a failure, when unfortunately you run your own business and it's not a 9 to 5, it's a 24/7 for you. And this person could never do a 24/7. They aren't in it to win it like that. They in it for the money and they don't get paid good anyway. And y'all gotta understand, if you run your own business, it's 24/7. That business is running when you sleep. Okay, when I sleep, my emails are open. Okay, it's like this person doesn't understand that. They might work like a day job, right? Where people can only request them through certain hours. People can request you 24/7. It could be 3 in the morning. You knocked out asleep like a baby, right? and then you still get requests. So you wake up to like, oh shit, I got emails to respond to and shit, you know? It's not that you don't get a rest, but your job is 24/7. It's not a job, it's your business, it's your life, because your life is a business. Because guess what? The government has access to your name and makes money off of your name. So you're a business. So this person is just being a slave instead of realizing that they are a business. When it comes down to it, I'll break it down for you like that too. I seen someone mention that I need to make a podcast or get on Gaia TV, and I could not have like saluted that enough. I literally asked my guides if that was a possibility, and they told me not to worry about it, and I want to worry about it. But I mean, that's what we're shooting for at some point. Let me tell you. Because like these things they be talked about, no one's really talking about them, and if they do talk about them, it's like behind a paywall, and I don't really need to be putting shit behind a paywall. Anyway, you're not fake. You're not acting. You're not lying about who you are. You don't do it for the thrill. What the hell? Someone just likes being nosy. This is why. Okay, this is like, and this is the karmic readers. Do y'all remember when I was warning you all really a while ago about these karmic readers popping up and shit? This is what they do. This is one of the karmic readers. They're nosy. They're a nosy ass bitch. And they just want to do energy readings on people to know what's up in their life. So they have some shit to talk about. Ooh, child. And you dare call yourself what you call yourself. You fucking pathetic. You're so stupid. No respect for your ancestors, for the craft, for other people, and now you're wondering why you're labeled a karmic? Because you are. You're a nosy little scoundrel. I'm gonna leave it like that. This person wants to say that you like no. Here's the thing. I get uncomfortable doing readings because I sink in the energy. I mean, if someone wants to say that you're nosy because they know how to like, child. This is so bizarre because I don't know, the mental gymnastics this person's doing is like out of this world. I had to cleanse the energy there. I had to do my spirit hands and get that shit out of here. God, bro. Cause like the way they are, they know that you are a very good reader, or you watch readings from people who are very, very intuitive and very spot on. So they want to say your bitch ass is nosy. And they might be saying that too, because I don't know why I just did that. This person might act like that. Like they try to act like a cool cat or something. But they think that you're so nosy in people's business because you spend all day watching tarot videos. So you want to be nosy and find out about what other people's life's going on about, right? And they understand that if you do read tarot, how deep you get into the energy. So they want to say that you're weird and not to get readings from you because you're just in it to see their drama and to make fun of them behind the scenes. Whenever in actuality, that's like that alarm won't stop going off. And it's titled Wake Up. People are waking up. I've literally it's not even on snooze. I literally canceled it. I'm awake. I've been awake for an hour. That's my 8 o'clock alarm. That's been going off for an hour, basically. I woke up at 7:30 ish. I've been I'm good. I don't know why it keeps going off. I've already shut it down. But anyway, this person just wants to get in people's energy. They talk about their clients all the time. And first of all, if you read, you're not supposed to mention your client. That's confidentiality. That's spiritual confidentiality right there. So you talking bad shit about your clients is why you're getting this karma. Because you're not supposed to be spreading other people's business around. And someone wants to say that maybe you're karmic because you do like collective readings on like a platform or something. That's bullshit. Maybe if this person didn't have so many weirdos like you in their energy, there would not be so much to talk about. Did you think of that? We're almost an hour in this reading and I've only used 3 decks. Can you explain to me why? You're so deep in collective's energy where I don't need to use that many cards to decipher you. Like, understand that that's how deep you are in this person's energy, that I don't even need to go digging for shit. It's just out there like that. So stop being so obsessed with someone's energy like that. Just because you can't read their energy, you think that they're doing something to keep you out? Yes, they are. First of all, yes, they are, because they don't want you in their fucking energy. And second of all, that doesn't give you permission to battle them. Know your limits. You would not like it if someone invaded your privacy, because here you are pissed off sitting in the comment section or sitting in the comment section of any other video and getting pissed off that they know all about you. So that's karma. Wake up. What comes around goes around. It's not going to come around the same way that you expect it to, but baby, it will. This person's not protected. You're moving on from this unprotected person. They are not an ascended master. This is a fluke, a flowsy, like, you're a Facebook spiritualist. I'ma say it. You're a Facebook spiritualist. That's what's coming through. You don't have any knowledge of spiritual knowledge at all, unless it comes from Facebook posts. You're stuck in the matrix. You're allowing the matrix version of spirituality to rule your life, which is why things aren't working out the way that you desire them to. So please, if you're going to be spiritual, if you're going to talk about yourself as a highly regarded spiritual person, you better be able to fill those shoes. That's all I really have to say to this person. Because they can. If you have the thought of being able to do something that big, you can do it because it's already yours. You already thought it. You already explained it. You already expressed it, right? You already felt it. But what you can't do is take someone's position in life, because that position's made for them. Because they've gone through the trials and tribulations that were needed to have that. And these trials and tribulations are things that you wouldn't be able to survive from, which is why they haven't happened to you. Confirmation with that notification. So understand. Okay, there's no rebirth for you. There's no blessings, and collective is unblocked. Or someone wants their blessings and rebirth unblocked real bad. No, you don't get one. They didn't give it a rest. Their manifestations are not coming through, and they know this because of what the portal shut. Their portal, their full moon portal, their 11/11 portal is gone. It didn't open. Someone knows that their portal's been shut. Someone might have had like an obsidian mirror. I'm seeing that they had in their closet or in like their fucking drawer that they used as a portal to get to you, and that shit don't work no more. Someone's amulet took a hit last night. Someone's amulet broke. Like their protection amulet broke last night. Either because I'm picking up that this person, when they came at you, their amulet broke. But if your amulet broke, it took a hit for you, collective. But someone's amulet that came after you broke. I'm seeing like a red sapphire necklace, and it's been like it's anointed in oil and thyme, thistle, not thyme, thistle. Excuse me. And St. John's wort, and that shit cracked. It's gone. Like someone needs to get rid of that because it's no longer going to protect you. Because you keep wanting to come at collective. That's weird. Anyway, yeah, whipped. The control versus person cannot control or whip you. They can't have you on like a collar and walk you around like a dainty little doggy. I'm here. What the fuck? That's funny. They don't have no. It's not working. They can't create nothing. They got to focus on their own life. They're trying. I mean, yeah, they're scratching their head for sure. They're confused about this shit, but they know that a portal's shut. This is why they can't create something. So what excuse are you gonna make now? Oh, none. They're not confused. They just know. They know now. Now they know. However this is. They know that there's no endings for you when you're coming back. They know that you had your Phoenix moment And they can't stop that. They can't deal with that Phoenix. They don't want you to have that Phoenix moment. They don't like it. Is banana in this? I'm sorry. I'm getting distracted a little bit. I'm sorry. My ADHD is kind of kicking up. I'm like, I don't know what's going on. It's like, is there banana in this? Whatever. This snake is pissed. This snake is so pissed. I got too involved in the energy. They took me out for a second. It's okay. But this snake is pissed off. I mean, I would be too if I like told a bunch of lies about someone and then was exposed for being a little bitch. I would be mad too. I don't know. Okay, I had to point this out because that projection was kind of funny. I'm from the Appalachians, so we have to cuss after every other sentence. So I'm not cussing to insult this person. I'm literally just Appalachian. Like, y'all know, if you're from Appalachia, we got some weird shit to say about people, but it's not really like an insult. Bless your soul is an insult, though. Bless your soul is like, I have pity on you type shit. So don't ever say that to anyone from here. Okay? Just letting y'all know. Yeah, they thought, what the fuck? Someone's bound because they couldn't hit their target. And what comes around goes around to this fake religious or fake spiritualist person. That was a funny projection, I can't lie. But someone's bound to what they were trying to throw at you because it's not for you. They thought they nailed you. They thought they knew who you were. So, intuition and ego. We'll talk about intuition and ego a little bit and how they are very similar. But very different. I don't know what the fuck that was. So when you are listening to your ego, you know what? I'll break it down simple. We won't dive too deep into it. We'll save this for like an actual like class. If you think about something and it hurts your feelings, that's ego. If you feel something and it gets thought. Oh my God, dude, that alarm won't stop. Whatever. Confirmation. There you go. There's your confirmation. But yeah. I mean, that's intuition and ego for you, just really quickly. We'll go over more of this stuff when I do the classes and stuff. We're getting things settled out. Clearing up things mentally, emotionally, things of that nature before we jump into it. So, but yeah, we'll have a class on all this stuff soon. But the master falling off, that this person is not seeing something clearly. They're not listening to their intuition. Their intuition's blocked because again, they're allowing these thoughts of theirs to affect their heart. And if your heart chakra is blocked, your third eye goes into shock. So that means you can't see things clearly at all because you're too emotional. Your intuition is where your intelligence is. Intuition and institution are like the same. If you get your intuition locked up, it's that whole, I forgot what the actual name of it is, but it's the prison. It's the prison with the guard tower in the middle. It's literally that. It makes it like if you listen to your ego, you become so self-conscious that you end up blocking your only line of sight and thinking that you're stuck. But anyway, these people see that you are attracting what you desire, and that you've recharged, that your energy is charged up and good, which is why they can't stalk you. You're not. They couldn't catch you being devilish. Like someone wants to like record you, or they like, child, this is weird. It's like someone recorded you, or someone, if you do readings or you have an online platform where you talk about stuff, it's like someone recorded you and then tried to show it to someone. This be like, look how mean collective is, and it's not working because what they caught was just you doing what you have to do. I gotta give you the head tilt. Yeah, people know it's your Yeah, people know that this person was investing and lying about you. I gotta give you the head tilt. You get the head tilt. I'm very confused. Why you want to? You're trying to. I don't know what's more incriminating: the fact that you're trying to record someone for being a character that they're not, or you being invested in lying about someone so much that you feel like you have to do that. Like, I don't know what's worse, doing the action or thinking that you have to do the action. Because in order for one to happen, the other one has to go. Like, what? You're... Okay. Okay. Whatever. I don't know. I'm done. The energy just like... My guides just went silent. Like, everything just went quiet for a minute over here. Like, there was no more guide chatter. There's nothing. I really had to sit back and let that hit me. Like, I just got whiplash. You win. I can't. You have success on your side. I don't know what... Someone was lying about your success? How is recording someone gonna show them what the fuck are you talking about? People are done watching you because you didn't lose. They made a bad gamble. I don't know, I'm out. Like, this is just getting kind of depressing. You know what I mean? This is getting, like, sad. You have to try to incriminate someone because your feelings are hurt. It's not even like you've done anything illegal. Someone just wants to record, like, yeah, so collective said this and that, and that really hurt my feelings. So why did you record it and put it on your phone? Why are you so emotionally invested in something that hurt your feelings if you're not? That ain't for me to worry about. It ain't my shit. I'm done. These people don't know what... Yeah, they're not using the brain at all. They're not communicating to you because of this shit. They're not... the Mercury in reverse. And that's the truth of Michael. They can't... Like, people are seeing this person's backward ass logic. Like, can you shut the fuck up? Like, that's what it's given. Like, this person might be empathic, but they do things to hurt their feelings on purpose, and then they expect pity from others. This candle's, like, almost dead. And there's just a wax all over the fucking paper it's on, but who cares? I gotta get this shit up. Yeah, that's a big-ass flame. Thank you for coming through, Spirit. That was a huge flame. Anyway. Like, why are you hurting yourself? Anyway, that's the question of the day. Why are you hurting yourself? Ask yourself that at least 2 times a day. It will definitely improve your life. I don't know how else to say it. They don't want something to be over. Or something hasn't ended yet. What's going on with that? Yeah, you're not done being yourself. You being loyal to yourself. Someone couldn't stop you from being you. You're pathetic. I ain't got nothing to say. When it comes to love, someone couldn't stop you loving yourself. Or they couldn't stop this connection that's coming to you. Good, hopefully. Goddamn, bro. Bro. I can't. Yeah. This isn't empty. They know that you're about. Someone knows that you're replenishing yourself. That you're almost full. Like your cup is running over. For some of y'all, your cup has been running over for a while, and you have like you have all this love energy that you're ready to give out, and someone knows, but you're not giving it to them, so they're upset that you're not giving it to them. They're trying to find any excuse in the world to make them seem like they're the victim and that you're the karmic. Okay. Okay. They know you're smart. No, but people know what people are catching on. People know that you made a smart move to leave this person in the dust. A fire sign is going through a tower. Oh my god, I couldn't speak. At this time. And they're trying to hide it, but people know that this fire sign's going through bullshit because they're fucking with you still. Go away. Please. Yeah, people know the truth of this fire sign. I don't know what they're doing. They're like just really mentally challenged when it comes to letting things go. And that's okay. We all are. That's the truth. People know this person's still trying to they know that this person's still doing divination on you. They're still trying to do. But they know that your focus is on your ancestors, or they know that your ancestors are around you. You know? Be careful what you wish for. Be careful what you wish for. This fire sign made a oath to not leave you alone and to constantly be on you. For some of y'all, this fire sign was raised from a child to do this to you directly. Like that's why the only reason that they were born and conceived into this world was to be your arch nemesis. And unfortunately, it takes two to tango, and you're doing the cha-cha somewhere else. And this person don't know how to dance. So they're gonna be stuck doing this for the rest of their life. The magic's not gonna hit you. They're stuck doing this. This is how they're gonna die. They're going to do this till the day they die. Don't let that scare you because it's not gonna affect you. But more and more people are gonna leave this person's life. This person's life is gonna crumble because of their addiction to attacking you. They are not on Saturn's good side. The idea of this person has been consumed by Saturn and will be destroyed by time. It's the same as the rest of us, but this fire sign is reluctant to let go of letting you live a life. So they're going to lose theirs in the process of trying to stop you. And that doesn't necessarily mean they're going to be put in a grave 6 feet under. It just means that things in their life are going to start dissipating very quickly. My candle just shot up and started dancing, so yes. They're just going to lose everything. They're going to lose friends. They're going to lose their job. They're going to lose their home. They're going to go homeless. They're going to lose all their money. Because they want to focus on you so bad. And that's what they want to do with their life. They could stop at any moment. They could. They have free will to do so. That's the one thing that can't be ripped away is your free will. Even when a demon's on you, you have the free will to go talk to a priest or a preacher or get an exorcism, you know what I mean? You have the will to do that shit, but it all comes down to how you handle humility. Because unfortunately on this earth, on this plane. It's a TV show for the divine because you're always being watched. And I don't know, maybe this person is not a fan of comedies when they're the main character of it. But what comes around goes around, you know. This person wants to make fun of you, so the entire cosmic force will make fun of them. Because they're acting in their south node, and I'm just telling you the truth. There ain't nothing, no big secret, you know. We had to tone down the jokey attitude for a second to really nail this point in. Because this person needs to understand that even though we joke over here and it's haha funny, it's just because we make light of the situation. No one needs to be crying over their situations anymore. We're here to have fun and laugh. And if I can make you laugh about what these weirdos are doing, I'm doing my job correctly. And even if I don't, I'm still doing my job correctly. Doesn't matter. But everything's a little bit better with a smile on it. But I had to break it down like that because this fire sign needs to understand that their whole life is ruined because of what they're doing to you, and they don't want to stop. And if that's okay with them, then they should shut the fuck up and stop crying about the loss of their friends and family and home and all the other things that they're losing, because that's their fault. Especially if this fire sign's a practitioner. Oh, look, it's the earth sign too. They were both warned about this. How beautiful. I could have just, you know. So this fire and earth sign, they're stuck together. Bound like brothers, right? Yeah, they were warned about breaking this contract. They were warned to just leave you alone. Like both of these people, or this could be one person or however, you know, they were warned not to bother you because you weren't attacking them. You weren't doing, oh my god, the candle's going crazy. I'm telling you. They're like, yes, we warned the fuck out of them to not. I want to have a bigger camera so y'all can see the flame. I love reading flames. Anyway, they were warned to leave you alone because you were not attacking them. Their ancestors told them this. God told them this. Your ancestors told them this. Everyone was like, they're not bothering you, leave them the fuck alone. And these people are like, no, they're attacking us. We know they are, because we're attacking them, but we'll never admit it. And here we are, however long it's been after the fact, you're still not attacking them. And they're still attacking you. And people are looking at these people like they're fucking crazy. They want to keep repeating cycles. So they will. You know, God's not going to force you to do anything. You know, you can pray to God, you can pray to your ancestors and your angels, but they won't make you do anything. They'll show you how to get there, but ultimately they have no control over your life. I think that's the law of Kepti, if I am correct, if I'm not wrong. But I posted all these laws on the channel, on the community tab for a reason, because they're real. God is not going to do anything in your life that you don't want to do. That's your free will. Okay? Understand this. So when you pray for an answer out, you're opening yourself to receiving the answers that you need to be able to leave that type of position, to get to leave and grow, right? And it's up to you to accept that. You don't have to. They're not going to force you to do anything. That's not what the divine does. You, however, have all the power inside of you to either receive the blessing from that or take it as punishment, because that is a you thing. The divine doesn't punish you and or bless you. It is how you will accept it. When you get your blessings to receive, it is you being relieved. It is you accepting and doing the job that you needed to do already, taking the steps that you need to do already to allow these blessings to come to you. You've met the divine halfway, so now they meet you halfway. It's a cooperation, right? It takes two to operate in this realm like that, right? And these people just don't get that. These people, like, they feel like it's all God, but it's not. What they're doing is attacking God, because they're not attacking you. They're attacking what you're doing, which is heaven sent. You're doing your heavenly duties. Whether that's your job or what you do, no matter what it is, you're just doing what the heavens, what God put on you to do. And they don't like that because they don't listen to the voice of God when it speaks to them. So then they act like Lucifer. Sorry, Lucifer, don't mean to drag you into this, but I got to, for example purposes only. So yeah, they act like Lucifer. They go around and start crying and complaining, why do you love them and not me? And it has nothing to do with God not loving you. It has everything to do with you ignoring God, ignoring the signs, ignoring your ancestors. If you prove to them that you aren't going to take their advice, they're going to stop giving it to you. And it's less that it's less that they stop giving it to you, but it's you build up. That's the no more alarm. I get it. I'm telling y'all though. I know y'all are hearing those vibrations. So I'm telling you right now. Okay? Anywho, it's not that they stop telling you, but you put a blockage up between you and the divine. You put a huge wall around you because you don't want to listen to them. So then you're using your free will to block that communication. These people are just upset that you are quote unquote crazy enough to listen to the divine. Which is why you get your blessings, because you're quote unquote crazy enough to do what you know is right and what you need to do. So you're giving yourself permission to be blessed. You're giving yourself permission to be seen as lucky because what you're doing is taking leaps of faith based off of the information that the divine's giving you, rather than winging it 24/7, which people like to do because they don't know how to think of ideas. So instead of asking the divine for help, they just wing it and hope for the best, which leads you to fate rather than destiny. Hope I made sense there. Hope y'all understood. Because they're at a crossroads now, because all this spell work is being mirrored back to them. They have another decision to make. Are you going to keep doing spell work that is going to backfire on you, or are you going to go away? Regardless of whatever path you take, you're going to receive karma or the result of your actions. So even if you stop, you're still going to get your ass handed to you. If you continue to do it, your ass is going to get handed to you even more. Understand? So these people are complaining about getting their ass beat more, but they keep jumping inside the ring. And that's their fault. They're caught in a trap. Because they are not smart enough to understand that it's them. Ain't no one doing nothing to them. There might be a few practitioners throwing the skibbity paps on them, right? But again, that's just their karma. So maybe instead, and they wouldn't dare attack these practitioners though, because they're afraid to do that. So it's like these people are getting attacked by other things, by nature, by the forces around them, by other practitioners, but they dare not look at them because they wouldn't look at you, because they know you won't do anything. But what they're not understanding is you don't have to do anything back to them. The world around them will change to get that karma to go through for them anyway. Y'all are heavy today. Oh my lord. Y'all got messages. So yeah. I don't know. Relationship strife and restitution. These people are having relationship issues. These people have bad relationship habits as well, is what I'm hearing. Like they like toxic connections. Maybe they don't like admitting it, but they like toxic connections. So that's what they're stuck in, is a toxic connection. And there's no shame in liking what you like, but if you don't like it, you would stop, right? I would assume that's what you would do. But what's going on, Spirit? What else is going up in here? What else is going up in here? Why'd y'all call me here if I got a message? Really? Nothing? I'm gonna shuffle 3 more times because y'all being crazy right now. Okay, see, I just gotta say something. We have divine blessings in extreme opposites or opposing factions. Yeah. That's definitely it. You're getting your blessings, you're heavily protected, and they're doing the exact, they're like, they're not what they think they are. I don't know. Protection of criminals, deception. Someone lied and said that they would be safe doing this. We have 999 out. Oh, 27, right? And then that's another 9. That's 4 9s. Okay, this is a major test for these people. This might be a lifetime test. They might never pass this test. My whole body resonated with that one. I don't think they're going to pass this test. Because all they want to do is the same thing over and over again. Yeah, they're not going to pass the test. We have light of understanding, divine warriors. These people know who you are. They know you're a divine warrior. They know how protected you are. But out of ego and hatred, they want to keep going after you. After your divine grace, they want you to act out in a not so holy way. Like, they want you to stoop down to their level, basically. Fanatical belief in hypocrisy. Yeah. I don't like hippopotamuses early in this morning. Okay? It's not Christmas yet. I don't want the hippos. These people have some crazy ass beliefs about you, though. These people have some crazy ass beliefs about who you are. Someone like Earth, like, listen. Whether you're an earth angel, a divine being, a fucking goddess or a god that's reincarnated on this earth, you're not here to hurt these people. Like, do they not understand that you really don't give a fuck? They could literally summon entities in front of you and you wouldn't give a fuck. You'd be like, oh, that's cool. Glad you did, like, I'm cool. I'm glad you're doing that. Glad you're having fun. Just keep it away from you. Don't attack you. Like, that's all you do. Like, you don't give a fuck what they do. You're not judging. You really don't have any judgment towards these people at all. Like, they're just so self-conscious about who they are that they think that you judge them because they're so used to being judged by people because they judge people all the time. It's like, I don't care what you do with your life. It's your life. I'm not going to dictate you. But these people look at you like, oh, you think you're so special because you're not judging me. Well, I'll give you something to judge about me. No, you won't. No, the fuck you won't. Good luck. Because I'm not the one judging you. Dummy. This person, they're jealous of you, man. They're hypocrites. They're so, I don't want hippos in the morning. In the rising. Goodness. It's too early for hippos. Because they hate you. They hate every fiber of what you stand for, but yet they want to be seen in that same light. So if they want to be seen in the light where they hate you, then they're going to be hated too, because that's the light they want to stand in. Y'all are weird. You got new beginning on this full moon. We got rejuvenation and forgetfulness and release of unpleasant thoughts. You can release these people from your mind. Do a cord cutting tonight, on the full moon. It's a very good time to. A very good time to do your cleansings, your cuttings, your whatever have yous, you know. Do it. I don't know what else to say. Because these people are like, they're so caught up with like who they want. They want to be you, but they hate you. They want to destroy and steal. They just want your position because it comes with a lot of money. But you know what else comes with a lot of money? A lot of sacrifice. And if you're unwilling to sacrifice, then you're not gonna get. And collective, we've sacrificed a lot on this journey. And these people haven't sacrificed, well, they sacrificed like maybe their soul, but that's not what you're supposed to do. I mean, you can do it, you have free will to, but you're bound to this earth now. You're not bound to the heavens from which you came. You're bound somewhere else, you know. And hey, I mean, shit, maybe these people reincarnated, maybe they're entities from the underworld that reincarnated, but they still act off of like that petty energy or something. Like they might have been like a complete opposite. Like y'all might have been twin flames, but your name is the Book of Life and theirs is in the Book of the Beast. But y'all were supposed to come together to work together type energy, and that didn't work out because someone just wanted to be jealous and petty. Like, I don't know, man. I'm gonna shuffle 3 more times with this. This is crazy. 1 more time, Spirit. If anything else needs to come out, let it. If not, we're taking the bottom. Fortune and fame and clemency. So yeah, it like you're people know who you are. You are the popular loner. People like you really just mind your business, but everyone wants to like know who you are. Or get in your energy to get like a piece of your life or something. But they're not ready for it. A lot of people aren't ready for it. So they just get upset. But these 2 people know that shit's hitting the fan. They know it's a little too late. Yeah, meditate and power. So meditate today. Meditate on what you want. Meditate on your power. We have divine masculine. Okay. And magic. Shift. So, yeah, meditate on what you desire. That's Hathor too. Hathorian energy's coming through. So Hathor could be really near you. Yeah, meditate about how much, and it doesn't mean like close your eyes and go om, but like really reflect on your growth at this time. Take time for reflection. Because the full moon, it's the completion of a cycle. You know, it's the completion. You're ending it. You're just going through the final stages of the rebirth until you get to the new. So meditate on what you want to work on and meditate on how far you've came. You have past life. Meditate on your past heavily at this time. You are protected from it. Meditate on your protection as well. Like really like dive in deep and let yourself see how protected and loved you are. You have friendship and transformation. Some of you all have transformed a friend. Maybe there was someone that came toward you in a friendly manner that you're helping with a spiritual journey. You're helping them transform as well. Like meditate on all that you've done because there's something about a blockage that you have where you don't feel like you're deserving of something, but you are. And it's because you're not seeing your own work flourish out. Yeah, focus on your growth. Focus on what you've done. You have a water sign in the shadow. A water sign could be focusing on shadow work at this time. And then water came out again. Water, home, and boundaries. Who's on the bottom? Because you're calling to guides, divine feminine. You may want to consider putting stronger boundaries around your house. You might like, not everyone deserves an open door, is what I'm hearing. So set some strong emotional boundaries for who can come in contact with you as well. Don't drain yourself. Don't spread yourself thin. Really pay attention because things are about to get big for you. There's a lot of evil eye being sent to you as well because of this rebirth, but that's not affecting anything. You might be picking up on that as well, which is just, again, setting stronger boundaries between people. A lot of people who are in your energy will send you evil eye based off of like small little things. So just, doing those cord cuttings to block off. We have the new moon and earth sign and good fortune, knowledge. So this earth sign knew that you're going to have good fortune on this path. Very, very good. A lot of good fortune on this path since the new moon. Which is why they've been going so hard and ham and shit. But it's not doing anything like for them at all. It's not helping them. It's not allowing them to progress. It's not allowing them to do anything. Well, there's the Venusian guide for Cancer. Right there. I'm going to shuffle 5 times with this spirit. Okay. Why y'all spitting up the cards like that? I'll take the bottom as well. Alright. Alright. Okay. We have Holy Grail, and thank you for the donation. I'm greatly appreciative. Thank you. We have Holy Grail, inner discovery, find its sacredness. You are what you seek. So again, and then I am presence, light body activation, and accessing the divine. Really think about what you desire. And again, like some of y'all's cups are running over, and you can definitely like give to yourself. Like really sit down. Like know that what you're focusing on is what you're attracting. Really work on staying focused. Really focus. Really get like a strong grip for having solidified thoughts when you manifest, because it's a hard thing to do to keep a thought stable for a while. Maybe you have ADHD or like something like that, but focus on really being like, I want this, even if you have to write it down a lot of times or whatever. Just make sure that you're focusing on what you desire heavily at this time. We have higher heart activation, dropping shields, divine love, your heart is healed. Solar light upgrade, solar plexus chakra, inner fire and willpower. Akashic Stargate, aligned with purpose, a crossroads and no wrong path. Palladian activation, coming together, harmony in the heavens and resolution. Soul Star. Isn't there a meteor shower today? There's a meteor shower today. I forgot all about that. Anyway. Soul Star activation, fulfilling soul contracts, remembering who you are. I forgot where they're coming from though. Is it Helios? I don't think so. Y'all would know. I'll find out after the reading. But we have Orion activation, supernova, recreation, renewal, and rebirth by light. And halls of learning, spirit guides, confirmation, and great lessons. Dang, now that meteor shower is on my mind, because I forgot that was happening today. Anyway, keep an eye out for that meteor shower. Yeah, we'll get the Archangel Power cards. We'll get these out. The Archangels have really good messages to give too. Oh Lord. 2 more times, Spirit. Okay. I'll take the bottom and the split. Alright, alright, alright. We have the 7 of Gabriel. Stand for what you believe in, have confidence, claim your personal power. Definitely do that. The Knight of Ariel, trustworthy, understanding, devoted, and funny. There is so much to accomplish. Make a very detailed plan, being watched over by someone kind. The Ace of Ariel, it's your lucky day. New resources of money, time, or support. A change in job or a promotion. Okay. The 2 of Raphael, 2 hearts dedicated to creating something wonderful. Kindred spirits, don't give up on those you love. The 3 of Raphael, reasons to celebrate, a community of friends, happy announcements regarding relationship or children. The High Priestess, Archangel Hanael, powerful psychic insight, reflection, and meditation that provides valuable information, and be at peace. And last but not least, solutions with Archangel Zadkiel, success that comes from objective compromise, self-control and patience, forgiving and healing energy. Thank you to the archangels for coming through with that. Oh my lord. Now we're gonna get the angels out here up in this joint, and we're gonna go see what's going on. So angels, come through. Let's okay, thank you. Angels, come through. What's going on? One last time, Spirit. Y'all know. Take the bottom and the split. Cool. Is that a right now? Okay. We have Malachi, the god deflecting evil, healing capacity, protection from healing capacity, protection from weapons, and safety in travel. God, that got me good. Nithiel, God, the King of Heaven, rejuvenation, obtains the mercy of God and gives long life. Luaya, the marvelous God, revelation, protects from sadness, gives revelations and dreams. Iazel, God sung above all, loyalty and allegiance, friendship and reconciliation. Ariel, the revealing God, perception and revelation, discovers hidden treasures, reveals secrets of nature. Elahia, God, the eternal lasting, success, protection from magistries. Ayuhaya, the omniscient God, submission to higher order, identifies traitors and destroys their plans. Hakamaya, the raising God, loyalty, delivers from those who seek to oppress and brings victory. And last but not least, Samael, the severity of God, seduction and downfall, communicates with the dead and teaches the occult and magic. That's so interesting that we mentioned Lucifer and then Samael comes out. So those are the angels that are with you, around you, protecting you at this time. Thank you, angels. Thank you, God, Mother, Father. Thank you to all of the galactical beings, galactic family, spirits, souls, ancestors, everyone for being here. And thank you, collective, as well, for being here. I greatly appreciate it. Hopefully this message gave you information that you needed or gave you a laugh or however. But regardless, thank you all so much for being here. If you're interested in bracelets, hit up Spirit Ardor and use the code SOULBLUR20 for 20% off. If you're interested in any of my services, readings, books, however, you can email me or use the order form that's in the description as well. Regardless though, thank you all so much for the likes, comments, shares, subscribes, donations, whether they're energetic or financial, and thank you to the ones that donated during the stream. I greatly appreciate you all as well. But regardless of all of that, I love each and every one of y'all to the moon and back, tenfold and forever, and I will see you later.